Hello everyone, xHedra here, bringing you episode 12 of Create Above and Beyond, a Modpack by simibubi. So, let me just restart this and oh, is this stuck? Oh my god, this is still not solved. Okay, just give me a moment, I just need to do a tiny bit of cleanup. This is something that I really need to resolve. I'm gonna need to put some void upgrades, at least the diamond upgrade in each and a void upgrade, so that we are never in a situation where things get stuck like this again. This is just kind of too annoying. So I don't need to restart it. Sorry, what a little mishap. Okay, so in the last episode, if you guys remember, my toolbox got destroyed. So in my time lapse, I replenished it, and why is there charcoal in here? So I replenished it and I've put like a lot of stuff in there. I don't know why there's andesite casing. What am I missing? I've got funnels, I've got shafts, mechanical belt, small gear, big gear, perfect, and gearbox. Ooh, what I don't have is a drive shaft. I'm not sure that I need any, so we'll come back if we need it, but I'll be way more careful with my toolbox now. Okay, so in the last episode, we set up the volatile. Let's just go upstairs and take a quick look at things. So in the last episode, we set up the volatile sky solution. And for that, basically, we made a fully automated system. We've got 16 skystone in each of these going into the millstone, being milled, accumulating. So we're accumulating skystone dust right now because everything's backed up, but we're producing skystone volatile sky solution, and we've got 64 buckets in here, and then we semi fully automated, and I say semi fully automated because, well, I still don't have automated charcoal to this Stirling dynamo. That's something I'm gonna have to take care of, but everything else is automated from all three. Yeah, all three are in there. So the moment once it's finished, it's going to come out, get charged, and go back in. So this is, except for powering the dynamo, fully automated, and we've got 64 bucket of destabilized redstone. My problem and my bottleneck is this setup right here, because when I put 8, it takes way too long to make more crystal. So for sure in my time lapse, I'm going to have to create, what I'm going to do is that there's 12 there's 12 water jet required per crystal growth. I'm gonna, like I have 4 here, I'm gonna put 4 in the back right there, and instead of having this drawer like this, I'm going to probably extend these a little bit more so that I can have 6 spout on each side, and then have it just go back in this way and make this probably a bit faster, which means this will have to go downstairs with all this ugly gearing up. Okay, so today we want to continue this process. So what I'm going to do quickly is I'm going to make a little bit of noisy space right here. I should have done that in my time lapse, but I just forgot about it. I thought that the last time I had cleared up enough to not have this problem in the future. So now I have to do this quickly. And this is one of those things where this is more noise than actually mining. So I'm not quite sure how this is more noisy than mining, but okay, it is what it is. So let's just remove up to here. Great, and we'll just leave it at that. That should give me plenty of space for what we want to do today. And what do I want to do today? I want to try and get to precision mechanism, which means we have 3 contraptions to make. Let's look at the tiny little non-helpful, helpful book. First thing we need, painted quartz mixer, contraption 13.3. So in a third and final mixer, our freshly grown crystal will be treated to a nice and energetic redesign. Sorry to all mineralogists. So polished rose quartz you get by mixing a pure crystal with some destabilized redstone, and it gives you a polished rose quartz. So that's going to be one setup. And if I come back here, the next setup is a second coating layer, contraption 15.5. Spout a droplet of molten iron onto the rose quartz crystal to create a fully functional electron tube. So it's that simple. Spout 16 millibucket of iron onto a polished rose quartz to give ourselves an electron tube. Which brings us to the last contraption of this episode. Keep on deploying, contraption 16. Bringing together electron tubes and kinetic mechanisms using a row of deployer concludes your second assembly line. And we'll get our first brass machine, which will let me make a brass tunnel to be able to fix this. So definitely worth it so that I can have the full automation completed. Let's go downstairs and I'll put a list up. And by the way, last episode, there was again a layer problem. I hate my video editing software. I take all the time of building a list and putting it down. And then if I'm not super careful during the processing, sometimes the layer goes in the back. So here's my list. Hopefully this time I got the layer right. And today for the polished rose quartz, we're going to need 4 andesite funnel, 1 mixer, 1 basin, and 1 mechanical pump. We don't need any filter because we're going to be pumping from the pre-filtered destabilized redstone. Then for the electron tube, we need a seared melter, a seared heater, 1 hopper, a mechanical pump, 1 spout, and 2 andesite funnel. Finally, for the precision mechanism, we need 6 andesite funnels, 3 deployers, 1 hopper with screwdrivers. And of course, we're going to need a couple of drawers for all of that. So let's come right here. I'll take all of my drawers and we're just going to build everything that we need. So if I come back here, I do have some of these copper machine. Oh, I have so many of these andesite casing. It's kind of ridiculous. I'm not going to need any andesite funnel because in my toolbox, I've got like 26. So I'm going to need a mixer. So for the mixer, I'm going to need 5 iron ingot. I'm also going to need 3 deployers, so 12 gold ingot. So let's put those first, the 5 right here. And while we're waiting for this, I need to continue burning log into charcoal because we're going to have a melter and the melter is going to need those. So let's put that right there. Let's grab all of these, put the next 5. And I'm pretty sure I have my bricks right here. Yes, bricks acquired. So now let's just grab some andesite alloy. Oof, all the andesite alloy. I'm going to have to transfer some back a little bit. So this is going to be my whisk. Let's just make right now, this plus this will give me a whisk. A mixer. I'm going to need a basin. So, and I'm going to need 2 mechanical pump. Let me just put these down right now and grab 1 and 2. So I need to extract the destabilize and I need to extract the iron. So yeah, that's good. So let's just come right here and do 2 mechanical pump. Perfect. And then this should be ready. Yeah. So now we're going to make, I'm trying to do things kind of semi in order, but it's not fully in order. So I've got my basin, my mixer, my mechanical pump. Now I need a seared melter and a seared heater. So seared melter is going to be this, a seared heater. So that's the seared heater. The seared melter requires first this fuel gauge and then this around to become a seared melter. Perfect. And then I can put all of that back in here. Then I need hoppers. I'm going to need 2 hoppers. So let's just make 2 right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. Perfect. And 2 chests. So I'm going to need 1 for the screwdrivers and 1 for the, oh my God, 1 for the screwdriver and 1 for the, for talking, you know, that complicated thing that I always screws up on. We're going to need some screwdriver. So let's just go upstairs. I need some blue dye. Oh God, if you look at the map, there's like 3 or 4 creepers out there. Yep. So I'm going to go back downstairs and hopefully they will despawn. What I need is these blue flowers that I got. The blue orchids, I believe. Oh, I only have 4 of those. I thought I extracted like a crazy amount. Oh, cornflower. 16 right here. So we're going to process 4 of them. Oh, and by the way, I changed that setup because I didn't want anything to just go in there like when I'm doing, like I'm doing right now. See, this I don't want to be melted. You know what? I feel like I'm a bit light on iron, so let's just put all of this iron in here to process so that we get some more iron. Great. So that's going to give me 8 blue dye, and with the 8 blue dye, we're going to make 4 screwdrivers. So I believe that the screwdrivers are like this, if I remember by heart. Yeah. So now we have 4 screwdrivers. That takes a lot of space on my system, but it's okay. So we got this, we got the seared, we got the hopper to insert this. Oh, we're going to need an extra hopper. So my list is wrong. My list is wrong. The reason we need an extra hopper is that the melter needs 2 hopper. One for the iron nugget and one for the iron nugget and one for the charcoal that we're going to put in the heater, which are 2 things that we're going to need to automate at some point. Let's just grab that and put that there. Okay, so that's, oh, I need the spout. So now I need, oh, a 4th hopper for the spout. My life is all about making hopper these days. So let's just put a copper machine in this, which will give us a spout. Perfect. And we're done with the copper machine. So that's good. And we've got the second mechanical pump. Finally, we need the deployers. So let's come back right here, get rid of all of this. And let's make our 3 deployers, because it's the same kind of setup as the other mechanism that I forgot the name. So it's basically one to put 1 electron tube, a second one to put a second electron tube, and a third one to put a to screw on it, like to use a screwdriver on. So let me get rid of these, and I think that we now have everything. Yes, we do. So let's go upstairs and let's start making our setup. So we're going to start from the destabilized redstone. So right here, I don't know what's going to happen to, I might need to go and create more power. So first off, I'm going to put the toolbox on top here so that there's less chance that it gets blown up. And we're going to need a small cog right here. And then we're going to grab some shaft and go like this, and then we can put the mechanical pump right here. And this we're going to move because we're going to put a, oh, I don't want to put a pump right immediately. I still need to put this into a basin first. So let's come right here and grab ourselves a basin and a basin. Perfect. Now I can start it. So now I can put the other gear, and yes, we're overstressed. So you know what? I don't want to be in this situation. How many more? We've got 5 water wheel. Let's go downstairs and just add these 5 water wheel to our current setup. And we're just going to use the power from this one. There's no reason to make multiple different power systems. We can just keep on extending the same one. And I don't have any buckets, so let's go grab some buckets. If we have time at the end of the episode, I really want to craft my backpack, because we're at the point now where it's just a pure annoyance to not always have what we need. No. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make another bucket. Just right here, 1, 2, 3. Perfect, so let's go back. And we're just going to extend. You know what? I'm just going to make 3 more. I really, oh, I have 5. 5, 1, 2. No, I'm putting in so many machine. 5 is not enough. So I'm going to just grab 1 stack of this, throw 32 on the ground. So I can do half a stack of this, half a stack of this, and then do all of these. And I still have some andesite left. Perfect. And I'm going to put here. Oh, then grab 2 stack of these. And then come back here. Perfect. So we got all of these transformed. And I have to remember to grab the slab next time instead of always make more slab. Instead of always be making more slab. Yeah, that's a bit better. I'm English. Let's go back there and set up... not 21. Okay, that's a bit too many water wheel, but to be honest, I'm kind of tired of always creating water wheel, so I'm fine with just doing it this way. So we're going to go further down this way. And oh! We found the spawner room. That is going to be a problem though. So, you know what? I'm going to resolve this problem quickly. I need to add a layer or else we're going to see the water wheel and the water. So let's just do this quickly. And let's make an exit out. And I'm going to want to do something with that spawner at some point. I just haven't decided yet. Okay, so let's go back in here and we're going to need to make a second way in. So let's remove this and go light up the space just to be sure. And like so. So 1, 2, 3. And then let's go this way until we join the rest of the water wheels. Great. So now, unfortunately, I forgot to grab some glass, so I'm just going to do it the quick and dirty way for now. Do this, and then we're going to go and add some water wheel to that. Perfect. And now I just need some water bucket to finish filling this out. And just to be sure, we're going to put one light right there. And I think I added like 7. So if that's not good enough, I don't know what is. But let's just do the little back and forth that we have to do. Unfortunately, can I? Oh. Well, that's 2. 21 minus 14 is 7. So that's 2, 3, 4. I just need to make sure that I'm not skipping or missing any, or else I'm not going to have the right amount of power. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. I'm going to need 3 more. See, I should have made maybe a bit more bucket. It's just I'm kind of restrained on iron right now, so I don't always want to make too much. And those are things like, if I can think about it, I think I'm due for a big time lapse and maybe set up more power. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I have the 7th left. And then we're going to go back upstairs, and that should be plenty of SU unit something, stress unit. Let's just go put that right there, and voila. Okay, so let's go upstairs, and let's go and finish this. I'm going to get my dirt back, because we're going to take the back way up, right here. Okay. Hopefully this should be enough power for everything that's left. So if I come here and... Okay, so now I'm extracting these... Well, I'm not extracting because this is not on the right side, but that's easy to fix. So switch that out. So I'm putting destabilized redstone in here. And now I need to mix the destabilized redstone with these things. So I'm going to go ahead and make a belt up to here. No! So when you do control, you press Alt and you select the same thing that you already had, it empties your end. So let's do this, and then we can go like this to here. Great. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to try something quickly. Not sure if that's going to work, but if I go here and I put a... Yeah, it's going in the right direction, which means that if I'm doing this, it should... No, wrong direction. Unless... let's go sleep and come back. I wish that there was a way to control this rotation just a bit better. Like, I wish that I could put the box and have a switch on it to say I want it to go this direction or that direction. So let's come back. Oh, let's come back down this way, and let's just see if I can find another way of doing this. Oh, yes, yes I can. Okay, so I'm going to just borrow the rotational power from this. Oh, yes, yes, that's exactly what I wanted to do. Borrow the rotation. Are you kidding me? Please just place under. Perfect, like this, and now it's going in the right direction. Okay, so this is making this work, which is perfect. And now this is going to be, I'm going to need a funnel. So I added a filter, which I don't want. So MTN to remove the filter. And let's just put a funnel right here. And I'm not going to start it right now because I'm not like ready for this to empty all of my pure surface quartz crystal. So let's just restart this. So now I'm going to have a crystal going down this way and go in here. And then from there, it's going to need to be outputted on another belt. So if I go and do this, will this be rotating the right way? No, of course not. Of course you won't. So if I put a box right here, will that screw things up? Yes, of course. So no, I can't do this. Just put that back. And how can I solve this problem? If I do this. Oh, it's on 4-way. Ooh, vertical. I think vertical is going to work. Although, nope. So if I put vertical like this. Yes, this is going in the right direction. Great. So this works. And then I can go this way. And then belt. And because we're putting a belt, it's going to make the little spout to output. So that's where we're going to grab the Roze crystal something. So we're going to make this one longer. And this is where we get our first drawer. So we're going to have a drawer right here. And we're going to have a funnel to insert here. So this is where we're going to accrue our Roze quartz crystal. And I'm just going, I don't have my key. So I was going to lock it, but I can't lock it right now. So this is going to go this way, and then we're going to, this is too long. Perfect. So now we can do this. And if I take this, haha, I'm in the right direction. So at least that, and of course, that's exactly what I wanted to do. Let's just bring it back and then do this. Perfect. And let's make it just a bit bigger. Okay, so now the Roze quartz is going to get extracted from here, and it's going to go onto this belt where we're going to need to spout some iron on it. So if I put the spout right here, then I'm going to be able to just put the melter right behind. So let's go right here. And you know what? Let's do one to test the system for now. So I'm going to grab 8 that I'm going to put back on this belt. And then I'm going to grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm going to put on this belt. And then we're just going to come back here to see what oh, that's not going to work because I never put the mixer. Great. Let's just do this. And then let's put the mixer on top. So it's a good thing that I checked it because I was missing a crucial part. Is there a... No, only the 8 pure surface quartz. And, haha, we have this system right here that I can use with double small gear to just connect this. Double small cogwheel, like so. Okay, so this is started. And it's going to go into this drawer. And voila, we've automated the polished Roze quartz. And before we extract from here, we're going to do the next setup. But so this is going to start... Everything now is restarted because we're using destabilized redstone, so it's going to produce some more, and the whole system is now restarted. So this is going to output here, come here to the spout, which means I need to have the melter on this side. And I'm just trying to see, you know what? Let's extend this a little bit more, and this is going this way, so let me grab some cogwheels. Do this, and let's put a cogwheel like this, and voila. So this is not going the right direction, so we're going to change it. And right here, we're going to put our melter. So let's put this down right, oh no, this down right here. Then we need to put the Seared Heater. Then we need to put the Seared Melter. And then we're going to need to hopper twice. So hopper on this and hopper on that. In here, we're going to need some charcoal. And here, we're going to need some iron nuggets. You know what? I'm going to go and grab said my key and some iron nuggets right now to get this process started. And I've decided that my iron and gold contraption are not big enough. And so in a time lapse, I'm going to make it so much bigger because I cannot be running out of iron nugget if I want the other system to be working full time. And I would also like some iron for me. Oh, so let's just grab what we can have on us. And oh, you know what? I'll get rid of those 2 andesite cobblestone just so that I can take my key because it's more important to grab my key. So let's go back here, grab the key, and let's go back upstairs so that we can start the next contraption, which I don't remember the name of the contraptions anymore. I think it's 15.3 or 15 and 2/4 of 6/9, something like that. So right here, and now I can go in this and put some iron nuggets, which is going to start the smelting process. And as this is smelting, it's going to get put into the spout, and we already have enough molten iron. So now, you know what? I'm going to do the same little intercept system that we've done in other spot. Oh no, I don't want an intercept system. Sorry guys, because I'm going to need to be extracting from this. So, oh yes, I need. Okay, sorry. We're going to need to make the little intercept system because we're going to also use a brass funnel, brass tunnel on this. I'm going to be putting this right here with a what's it called? With an andesite funnel like so, and an andesite funnel right here. So polished rose quartz gets spouted with some iron, and we now have automated electron tube. And I can't get to it because I need this. Get melted, contraption 15-4. Route the nuggets into your high temperature melting equipment, a melter from Tinker Construct, for example. And I need a copper can of molten iron. Okay, I will. Let's go and make some copper cans, and we're going to try and use a spout on it. I don't know if that's going to work, but hopefully it will work and fill it. So let's grab 2, 3, and just do this. What do you mean task completed? Oh, it doesn't need to have the molten iron in it. Well, thank you. Goodbye. See you next day. I'm not going to argue with that. It should recognize that doesn't have iron in it, but you know, if it works, I'm just going to be happy with that and move on. So now I get to grab one of these and I get to say 15.5 is done. So let me come back right here and grab some more of these and put them on this belt like so. And let's grab 8 more of these and just go like this. Great, perfect. So these are going in. So now this whole part is like as automated as it can be for now. Like I said, I'm going to need to make a bigger iron nuggets contraption to keep this hopper. Oh wow, I'm going through it quickly. So to keep this hopper always filled, and I'm going to need charcoal for here and charcoal for this right there. But voila, another 8 are made and going in here, and now we have electron tubes up the wazoo. So then we're going to put a funnel right here, okay? So the funnel right here is going to a brass tunnel doesn't work without an export. So we're going to have to export from here and then go one later. And here there's going to be a brass tunnel, and the brass tunnel will output on this side and on this side. So now let's just get the next part of the setup. So I'm going to need like this, and then I'm going to need this. Oh, let's go sleep and we'll come back. And I don't want to make the mistake that I made last time. I don't want to be in a situation where my whole deployer system is like 3 high. Like I really didn't like this and I don't want to do it again. And I never moved it. So now I still have to deal with this situation. Okay, so this is going to need to go up, but it's going to need to go up. This one's going up 1, 2, 3. So I only need to go up 2. So let's just grab some cobblestone and just go like this. Let's go. Perfect. Like this. And like this. And you know what? I'm going to... Oh, see, this is exactly why I would want... Okay, I'm just going to do it on the other side, but that's where I want the... I don't remember the name, but the thing that makes them all go in sync. Now this is going to bring up to here, and then we're going to need to have a belt going this way. Like so. And let's just do one quick test. If I put this right here, nope. And if I double it, yes, it's going in the right direction. So we at least have a tiny win with that. You know what? I just want to try some, nope, I can't do it on this side. So forget what I was saying. Let's just do that. That's going the right way. And then we're going to need the deployers. So the deployers need to be put one above the belt, I believe. So yeah, one above the belt. So there's going to be a deployer, a deployer, a deployer. 3 deployers like this. Let me just grab them and see. Can I position them the right way? No. Yes. Yes. And hopefully yes. Yeah. I don't know what's the difference between the finger and the full arm. That's something I'm going to need to learn at some point. And like this, and then we can remove all of this. Perfect. So these deployer. Really? If I place it like this, will this work? Yeah. Perfect. Now we got it good. Okay, so these deployer, the last one is going to be for the screwdriver. So let's put a filter on a screwdriver, and let's put a hopper right here, and let's put all the 4 screwdrivers in here. Then I'm going to grab an electron tube and filter electron tube, filter electron tube. Great. And then we're going to need the andesite funnel. It's really the same setup as the other mechanism like this. So now how many do I have? Oh, these belts that are a bit too fast makes it a bit hard to walk on here. So 16, so I'm going to put 8 right here. And then 8 on the second hand right here. And now I need to activate these. So to activate these, what I'm going to do is I'm going to, oh, you know what? I'm just going to make a setup like this and one above. So I need some cobblestone shaft, well, cobblestone scaffolding, sorry, like this. And then like so, oh, no. Yeah. And then across. And then 1, 2, 3, and we can just connect this with a belt like so. And we can just connect this. I'm going to need to remove the cobblestone first. And belt up. Perfect. So this is set up. And right at the end here is when we're going to have our last drawer. Like so. Perfect. So I'm going to need an andesite funnel right here. And well, so now precision assembly, these precision mechanism are made from these mechanisms. So I'm going to just have to bring this to here. So we're just going to see how far can I extend this belt. Well, far enough. Great. So right here, we're going to need to extract, no, so we're going to need to extract right here. So I'm going to need the shaft going down. And then from down, nope, to here. Great. And we're just going to need a little something. So let's, if I do this and I put a gearbox right here, will this go? Nope, not in the right direction. So we're going to make it a vertical gearbox. I think that's the secret trick that I finally understood. Well, it does help if I put it the right way. I mean, the right way. Oh, no. Oh, so that doesn't work. Unless I do this. And then I put a normal gearbox right here. Oh, no, because it's going to break this. Darn it. So the reverse. I'm going to do this vertical right here. I still cannot believe that I'm not figuring this out. You guys must be laughing your ass off right now. So like this. Perfect. Then this gearbox and this. No, it's not going in the right way. You know what? Backup solution. Let's borrow this rotational power. So this to that, and like that to this, and this to that, and that to this. Wow, finally got it working. So it's bizarre because this one's going to be slow, and then it's going to go into super fast. So slow to super fast, and let's watch it make its first. Should be able to make 8. We got 16 separated in 2. And why you know working? Oh, because you know connected. Darn it. Oh boy. Okay, so I'm just going to need to fix my mistake. There's no way to fix my mistake. Oh my god, this is just broken. Okay, so I'm done. So I'm not going to have 8 because I'm missing one electron tube. I only have 6. Okay, so now I actually need to start it, but I wanted to get 8. Oh, I got one. One precision mechanism. Those are kinetic that I can put back there. So I've got 7, so I'm pretty close. Let's just put 16 on this belt. And let's put 8 on the other belt, and that should complete. Oh no, because it's not going to extract. We need our 2 brass funnel. So let's brass tunnels. Sorry. Perfect. So this is just working, making the next step. Then it's going to come in here, right here, and then we're going to put one here. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is, I know that this one's only missing 1, so I'm just trying to see if it's going to be able to complete it because I don't want to have to throw it away. Yes! Perfect. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be 2 more electron tubes. A precision mechanism. So, oh, let's put those back and key. So now I have 11. I want to get 16, so I need 5 more. So 5 more mean 10 more electron tubes. So let's just do, let's send another 8 down the processing pipeline right here. And let's grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 right here. Great, so that should be working. I should be able to get my first 2 brass machine. All of this is working. Oh, I already have 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should give me 5 more precision mechanism. And we're now at 15. I just need 2 more. 1 more. And 1 more. And so this is, I'm going to say automated, even though we all know it's not automated. because there's a couple of parts missing, but let's just go back and we're going to be able to finish the automation now. So let's go downstairs and well, we're going to complete chapter 2 and just get our first brass machine. So if I come here, this is done. And oh, wow, 16 more once we make a brass machine. So I'm going to be able to make 4 brass machines. So I'm going to need 4 brass sheet now. No, that's Tinker Bronze right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just make these into sheets. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to do. Oh my God. Grab these 2. And the same way we make andesite casing is the same way we make brass casing. It's a oak log with some brass sheet and voila. Oh, 8. Okay, that's double what I needed, but it's okay. So I'll do just this and get our 2 first brass machine, which means we've completed this quest and we're getting more brass ingot and more of these Certus quartz that I'm just going to throw there. So perfect. Let's make 2 more of these brass machines. And in here, we're going to take 1 of these brass machine that we're going to make into 4 brass tunnel. And we're going to be able to go and finalize the setup so that it is now fully automated right after we sleep, of course. And voila. Okay, so we're going to have a small problem. You know what? We're going to, let me just check my time. We're going to refactor our setup a little bit. We're going to make it as automated as we can, because with these brass machine and a crafting table, we're also going to be able to make our first precision, our crafter thingy. So brass machine plus a crafting table. Okay, right here. That's bizarre. So brass machine and a crafting table is going to give us 3 mechanical crafter. So let's go upstairs and let's see what we can do about this. So the reason I have an issue and I have to do this is that the way the brass tunnel work, I cannot put it here. I need to put it right here. So I need to go and put a brass tunnel like so. Okay. So I'm going to need to remove this because it's in the way. And, yeah, so now I need to go up this way, like so. And I'm not going to need, yes, I'm going to need the Millstone. No, wait. So, Certus seed, how was it made? So it's made in a mechanical crafter just with a pure. So I don't need any of this setup. So now let's just remove this, and then I'm also not going to need this. Oh, wow. The difference in cleanup is kind of epic. So let's just now remove this hopper and this hopper and this hopper. And you know what? Let's just put a oak drawer right here and we're going to throw the sand in it just for now. Great. So now I get to remove this. Wow, that was complicated. Okay, let's grab that. So now I'm going to need to mechanical craft. Can I put the mechanical crafter right here? Oh, wrong way. Can I put the mechanical crafter like this? Yes. And then I can do this. Oh, my system is so full. I can do this and like so. Perfect. So do you see now that there's 2 output? This is no longer turning though, so I'm just going to make it simple like this. Okay, so extract from here, and now this is what's important. With a wrench in your hand, if you look at this little signal, it says when multiple output available, split. If you scroll, you change it to force split, you change it to round robin, and round robin is exactly what we want. I really need a little bit of space. Let me just come back right here. Alt, no, not alt. Let's just right click and say, go back in there. Everything go back in there. And you know what? I'm also going to put these in here. Whew, space is a bit better. Okay, so now I'm going to need, now that I've put everything away, I'm going to need an andesite funnel. So an andesite funnel right here, and this should output. I don't know how the output's going to work though. I'm just trying to understand how this is going to work. I'm going to need another gearbox, like so. Nope. Oh no, a vertical gearbox. Okay, so I'm going to need a vertical gearbox. Although I don't want the slow thingy. I'm going to intercept this and go with gearbox, small gear, and just go. Okay, so that's working. And if I just take 2 out, we're going to see. So I'm going to throw 2 here, and you're going to see 1 go this way and 1 go that way. And oh, this would probably help if it was on insert. This is going to get inserted, and then it's going to craft, and it threw them on the ground. I'm hoping that this is just because the belt wasn't long enough. Will this work? Will this output the proper way? So let's just throw these 2 in there for now, and let's redo this. 1, 2. 1, 2. So one's going to go into the crafter and get crafted into. Yes! And they get thrown right there. And then they're going to get inserted. Oh, I'm really happy about that. So they're going to get inserted in there and go back the other way and get started. Oh, where? Oh no, those are 2 that are doing a second pass. So technically this is fully working. Now, I'm going to grab a stack that I'm going to put right here. And then I'm going to, even 10 is too much. I'm going to start with 8. I think that 8 should be reasonable. So let's start extracting, and now it should go 1, 1, 2, 2. So 4 are going back in. 3, 3, and 4, 4. And 5? 5. Oh, because the other ones have finished crafting. And voila, this is restarted. So right now it's a bit problematic because the round robin is going to force more this way, because this is like, because I chew a stack of 64, it's just going to be. Yo. I don't like what you're doing right now. Can I go 1 more? I don't know how to properly extract from there. Is this gonna work this time? Let's just grab one from here because I'm not happy with what I saw. They should be going straight on the belt. Yeah, so this one went on the belt. You know what? Let's just grab more. I just want to try it with 2 or 3 in a row. Well, with 4 in a row. So if I go 4 like this. Oh, it's worse than I thought. Can I block this from continuing? I think this will stop the other from going in the crafter. And oh, perfect. Now they get stuck there. And if it's doing multiple at the same time, yes, they're all dropping down. Perfect. So this seems to be fixed, and technically this is now fully automated, but the Certus is going to be the slow part for now. We're going to have to make this much faster down the line. Technically, here we could do the same split. Right now it's working because we have so much andesite alloy that it really doesn't matter, but we could fix it the same way. And now if I come down this way, how many of these I have? Okay, so I don't have the brass funnel here, so that's the next thing I need to do. Perfect. So let's grab another brass funnel, tunnel right here. And then we're going to, so, hey, why isn't it outputting on this side? Hello? Oh! If I put, how is that going to work? Round robin? Hey, let's try that. Let's just go on top. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. It is perfect! Haha, yes! Precision mechanism, semi-fully automated. So I keep saying semi because I'm going to be honest. Need to input iron nuggets here. Need to input charcoal here. Need to input charcoal here. But everything else is fully automated. So let me just clean up my inventory. Grab this back. And grab this right here with my mattock. And that's going to be it for those 3 contraptions. And this is just working beautifully right now. I'm really happy about that. And we're just going to constantly be making everything. So we'll come back and see this later. For now, wow, 40 already. This is amazing. We already have a couple more brass. So 4, so 8, 16, 32. So let's just do this. And put it in the back right there. And let's go back inside. We're going to make 4 more brass machine with the 4 brass thing. And we're just going to take a quick look. Oh, I know what I want to do. Yes, just give me a moment. So let's just go and do this with the precision mechanism. And so with the brass machine, you can, in block cutting, you can make stockpile switch, which I don't have intention of using now. Sequence gear shift, which makes things, I think it's the one that makes things go faster or slower. Relay rotation by following a timed list of instruction. No, okay, so this is a instruction kind of thing where you turn one way, turn the other. I haven't looked enough into that to know what I want to do with this, if any, but probably at some point. Then we have these rotational speed controllers. Those are the one that lets you upscale or downscale. So everywhere we have multiple gear, we can just do that now. The mechanical arm can take something and input it in something else, which is really cool. The brass funnel are filtered. So I could usually take, I could technically take a brass funnel everywhere we have an andesite funnel and add filter. But right now we're filtering with the, what's it called? We're filtering with the drawers, so it's not something that's super important. Then we have content observer, brass pipe module for later when we get into pipe, and then the brass tunnel, which are lovely. Then, in the smithing table, we have the mechanical crafter, the trade station. So with the trade station, we're going to be able to finally start trading and make money to buy some cool stuff. Item terminal is for the pipe system. Going to look into that for a bit later. Numismatic dynamo, not interested. This might be interesting. Something to place invisible light. I'm going to do a bit of research and I might use that. Pipe pressurizer is to make your trade station, your item terminal system better. Like you could have a crafting terminal. Like I said, I'm just not sure that I understand it well enough to use it right now. But what is really important for me is these mechanical crafter. Right here. No, sorry, right here. These mechanical crafter. And the reason I want these mechanical crafter is that we're finally going to be able to make some stone. No, create some wheel. Yeah, these crushing wheel. And to do that, I'm going to need 21. So probably, maybe in the next episode, I don't know if I'm going to have enough, but I'm going to need 21 definitely to start making crushing wheel, because crushing wheel are going to be important for one of the next part. But the reason I'm interested, let's say I put silk touch on my pick, this would always give me 12 lapis lazuli plus 25% chance of another 8. Right now I have fortune on my pick, so I'm going to see how many, like I'm going to test how much I'm getting. But oh, this crushing these lead ore, it's 3, just the way that the other millstone gives us, but with 50% chance of 3 more. So we're definitely going to want to start crushing everything through crushing wheel, which is also one of the reasons I removed my millstone. But this is really, really much better. So I'm going to be looking into that for sure. What is this? Iridrock diamond ore? Okay, I don't know what that is. But like I said, this is definitely something better. And these X-petrified ore, I found a couple where I only got one. That would give me 2. And the X-petrified ore is important to make these eternal stella, because the eternal stella makes things indestructible. So look at all of these things that can be enchanted to be indestructible. I'm probably going to want to use that on a couple of things. I haven't decided what yet, but those buddy steel things can be made indestructible. So that's definitely something. And a wand, you can have an indestructible, a diamond wand, a chisel, like all of these things, or an extendo grip. This is something I want to do soon. I'm going to make it indestructible first. And to craft it, so, oh yes, next episode, okay, so next episode we're getting into crafter and we're doing this because this is epic. This lets you touch things that are further away. Okay, so let's talk about the time-lapse. So quickly, I'm going to make my backpack because I'm tired of not having a backpack, because in this time-lapse, I'm probably going to go mining for that petrified something, and I just want to make sure that I'm going to get everything done properly. So let me just grab some iron. So I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. So let's search for the backpack. We're going to need to make the sewing table first. And no. Can I use my not good leather? I just want to get rid of it. Oh, I used it for the toolbox. Okay. I was like, where is it? What happened? No, no problem. So we're going to put this in the back right here, and then we're going to put shears and spools right here. And then we're going to put all of this leather that we're going to make into bound leather. The bound leather needs to be cooked into hardened leather, I believe. Oh, stop it. Right here. So now we tanned leather, sorry. So tanned leather with some white wool is going to give me a white backpack, and tan leather with some iron ingot is going to give me 2 tiny buckets. So if you look at it right now, I have 18th place, and if I do this, I'm going to go from 18 to 25. Yeah. I can add one last small pocket, which is going to bring me to 27. And the tiny pocket, I can add 3, which is going to give me 2 more lines. And the large, I can add 2 that are going to give me 2 more lines. So in the end, I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spaces. So for sure, I'm going to need some more leather. You know what? Let me just take a quick look. What's the situation on this? So that would be 1 leather to finish this. The tiny pockets are 2 leather each, so 5. So now 15 would let me do a medium. Another 10, so 25 would let me do a medium, and these big one needs 3 and a diamond, so another 15. No, just 40. So that, oh yeah, I had not thought of that, but that spawner, that's what I'm going to be able to do with this spawner. So let's just do this to make some more bound leather, and then we're going to go cook it. And then I'm going to finish this. I'm going to go in my time lapse, and I'm going to, now that I have luck on this, I'm going to go and mine a little bit and see if I can get some petrified ore and some lapis to see if the crushing wheel is better. Because if the crushing wheel is better, I'm definitely going to want to do this. So let's just come back here and grab a diamond. You know what? Let's grab 2 diamonds. Yes, sir. So we're going to do diamond and... Did I screw up? No. Whew. So 2 pocket Nope, instead of a small pocket, I'm gonna grab a 2 gold, and I'm gonna, hey, perfect. So now I'm gonna go with this, and this, and this, and I'm basically missing 1 leather. No, I'm missing, how many more pocket can I add? So I need 1 leather for 1 tiny pocket, and 1, 2, 3, 4 leather, so 5 leather. So the moment I have 5 leather, I can finish my backpack, and oh, this is really going to be amazing. So I'm going to be able to carry a lot more stuff on me. I may make a second backpack, because I may want later down the line to have a backpack just to go mining. Like, that's actually something that seems interesting to me. Being able to just travel around and have 1 backpack for mining and 1 backpack for all of the stuff that I want to carry. Everything that I need, my weapon, my tool. Can I do this? Oh, yes, sir. Okay, so this is amazing. I'm going to start keeping way too much stuff on me. But that's a positive. That's not a negative. So like this and this. My coin of fortune, I'm going to keep. But basically, yeah, I'm just going to be able to, whatever I use for crafting, just put like this, and those things that I don't need, I can just do. And I think, wait, I think I saw, I thought it was shift, right button to open, right, no, okay, so that doesn't work. So let's just go to options, controls, and say backpack, open backpack, B. Shift B. Alt.
Open backpack is bound to control plus B. Narrator, narrates chat. Narrator, off.
Yeah, I don't want that. So backpack, can I put V? No, that's already used. Can I put Z? No, of course, that's already used. Can I put slash? Yes. Oh, voila! So now we have instant access to the backpack, and it's not even taking a space in my bar, well, in my inventory. Well, that's just amazing. Let's put that down right here. And that's enough for today. Whew, I went a bit long, but the backpack we finally have is amazing. So now I'm going to go into a time lapse. And in my time lapse, first thing I want to do is I want to go mining a little bit. That's the first thing I'm going to do, because I'm going to try and find these petrified ore. But I was sure I had one already. I'm pretty sure I had one already. Anyway, so I'm going to go and try and find some petrified ore by mining with my hammer. And maybe get a bit more resource so that we can melt everything. Oh, but I'm not going to crush anything before we have our wheel, which is going to be next episode. So next episode is going to be some nether adventure and also some crushing. It's going to be kind of a pause episode, because anyway, it's going to be episode 13. I don't like 13, so I usually just make a bigger time lapse with them. So next episode, we're going to see if we can make a wall of crafter 21, which I think is the biggest we're going to need for now. But we're going to start crafting some cool stuff like the extendo grip and whatnot. Let me just come back here. If I go to lifesaver, yeah. So the extendo grip for sure I want to get. This is done. This is done. So I want to get the extendo grip, and I want to make it indestructible, because your human arms just aren't evolved to build machine efficiently yet. Thankfully, this gadget can make up for it by increasing your reach distance significantly. So you can even use tools with it. Like you can just, I've seen a video where, so you're here and I have my hammer or my pick in my extendo grip, and I would just go click, 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 and it would be harvesting stuff down there. Or I want to place block. Are you stuck there? No, okay. So I want to place block up here. Well, I kind of jump. No, I can put them in my extendo grip and do it. Same thing with the sword. I can put the sword and I could attack a monster from 4 or 5 blocks away. So it's kind of cool. So it's something I want to do. So now I'm going to go in my time lapse. I'm going to go mining. I'm going to do a little bit of cleanup. And maybe if I have time, I'm going to add some spout. Let's go back upstairs, because anyway, I'm going to want to show my accomplishment. But I know that the Certus Quartz, the pure Certus, is my biggest bottleneck right now. And yeah, that's my biggest bottleneck. So the moment I can get started with a lot more, see, only one, and then it went in there and made another one. So this is my biggest bottleneck, and if I can get rid of this big bottleneck, well, not get rid, if I can improve it, that's going to make things much better. So imagine if it put 2 seeds, and the 2 seeds would just go down this way and just get 12 shots of water. So I'm also going to move this water wheel, which means, as always, I have a lot of work and I have to get to it. I was just staying here to see one more, but anyway, you see that this is full, so at least it's working, but you see the long pause in between. I want this to be a bit more full. So I'm going to go in my time lapse now, and I'm going to start working on getting more minerals or more metals, do some exploration, and prepare for the next episode, where the next episode is just going to be a bit more setting up, a bit more adventure, and a long time lapse to finish cleaning up all my system, especially making a charcoal cooking line. That's definitely something that I want. I want more iron nuggets. I want more gold nuggets. So there's a lot of stuff to be done. Guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye now.